I got it. Yeah, we're ready. But
Okay.
does anyone
Okay.
want to share any good news? Anything about their September to Remember contest? Anything you guys are coming up against, or what are you guys up to? Happy Monday.
I would like to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Total transparency. Um, I did my best. I did post.
that's okay. I mean,
Okay,
we're all doing our best every day. Every
that's
day
right.
and every day we
Okay.
get better and better.
Whew.
Yeah.
I was a little afraid to post mine. But you know
Um,
what? Because I didn't have 10 invites a day, I was concerned. But
oh no,
you know
you
what?
still need to post. Yeah, you guys post for you, post for what you did do. Do you know what I'm saying? It's okay with what you didn't
Right,
either.
right. But I did do a lot.
Yeah,
Um, and so I think I need to really understand that, we're all on a different level.
of course. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, when we introduced it, I think I even said some of you have never done this before. That would
No.
be appropriate. Yeah, some of you guys have never done this before. This is a real stretch. It's a real September to Remember challenge. It's not for the faint of heart either. It requires doing a lot of stuff,
It does.
So yeah, but you did put I do see you posted here, so that's good. You did post what you did. Sue Carney
Mhm.
posted what she did as well. So I'm going to take you guys to this post. And this is your week one check-in reminder. And I do believe that a lot of you guys are on social media. So this just came out. So what I'm going to do is let me see if I can share specifically this post into the chat. And it's not really letting me share that specific post, but I'll send a picture of what it looks like. It just says week one check-in. And we'll go here. Here's the group. And I'll make sure you guys all get that. But I'm just proud that you are posting, right? And that's the whole point. The point is to check in how you're checking in. This is a challenge for you. It's a stretch for you guys, right? It's for you to challenge yourselves because you're not in competition with anybody here, just yourself. Okay, so post your um, first weekly.
I really appreciate that, that you
Here.
just said that. So thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I know that a lot of us, like if we've been in that place where you're probably a high achiever normally, Sky. And for you to not hit everything, it's like it's a level of, perfection you're not used to. You're like, I want it all done. I need to have it done. It's okay. Everybody is working at their own pace. It's better to check in than not, and you did. And that's the most important piece, right? So you're checking in for you. And like I said, every day in every way, we get better, better, and better. And that's really why this is a daily deal. Yeah. Okay, I saw one hand raised. Who was that? Was that Maylene? You had a question?
Hi, Adrian. Yes, yes. And I apologize that I'm not on camera right now. Um,
Okay.
I did not post my results. I filled it out and I just like total transparency here too. I totally fell flat on my face. Excuse me for the
Okay.
hoarse voice. I, um, I got off to a decent start the first day on Monday. And then boom, it's like zeros across the board except for, exercise and personal development. And I did reach out to people. I've got some prospects to follow up with, not enough for sure. And I think the more when you have these challenges and I even try to take it on, what it does for me is how do I say this? I like when I actually make an effort, then I come up against everything that stops me in my life. And I mean, it's just such an amazing experience to see like everything that is stopping me. And I realize this is going to take me quite a bit longer than I would like it to. I may not have the best September because my September is already jammed full of other stuff. So
Mhm.
I'm like wondering, should I even post it with a bunch of zeros? Like, should I even post it? I don't know, but I think the exercise is actually good for me because like when I hide out, then like, when I hide out, like it's so easy to just slip away. And when I put myself out there and speak up like Sky or any of you, then it's like, okay, I'm showing up. And even though I have zeros across the board, at some point, it's not going to be like that anymore. Because I'm going to do this. I know I am.
Right.
So sorry, I just kind of, sorry to go on, but
I love it. I love it. And you know what? I'll give you, if you're open to it, I have some suggestions. Okay.
Yes.
Because when we come up against resistance and you're like, I don't feel good because I have zeros on my paper, right? I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to do of this September Remember contest. I've got other things going on in my life, right? I've got stuff coming up. So I really, this is for everybody across the board. You want to learn to normalize resistance in a way that it doesn't shut you down or stop you, but you might feel like a little awkward, right? And so that's proof that you're actually growing. Because when we throw out a challenge like this, and I know you guys, I understand the team, I see everything where they're at and their level of capacity for being able to be full-time, part-time, all of that. So when we throw out a challenge like this, it is completely normal to feel uncomfortable because you're absolutely building new habits. Some of you guys, I'm excited that you're doing 5 minutes of personal development and 20 minutes of exercise that you might not normally have done. And that's a huge.
Yeah.
I'm what?
Oh,
That's so
I'm in the,
true.
hold on,
I
sorry.
can't hear you.
Maria. Okay, there we go. I'm on Maria. Okay. So I want you to learn to normalize that resistance, that growing feeling, that challenging feeling, and know that you're okay, because everyone on this call, myself included, everyone feels this. Even leaders feel this. The difference is leaders keep showing up. So a leader is going to go, you know what? That last week was not like what I thought it was going to be. This challenged me in a way I haven't been challenged before. And it's not that I'm not working. It's not that I don't have names in my pipeline. It's that I didn't hit everything on that specific challenge. Does that make you less? No, it doesn't. And so that's why I always say leaders show up anyways. You might post something that's zeros across the board and you hit your 5 minutes of personal development. It's okay. Participation is better than non-participatory, because when you pull yourself back, you actually limit yourself from being in the flow of what the energy of the contest brings to the table, which is you being able to really reframe your daily activities as simple wins. So instead of like big, scary tasks on this piece of paper, they can feel really big and scary. They're supposed to be micro commitments. And I'm glad we're having this conversation. I knew this is what we were going to come up against today, by the way. They're micro commitments. So if we say, instead of like, I got to prospect daily, I have to invite 10 people daily, you might want to reframe it and say, I'm going to send 10 genuine messages today. I'm going to send 10 genuine voice messages today. Right. And it's not about doing it perfectly. It's just about the consistency of it. So it would have been appropriate for some of you guys to jump on and just be like, hey, it's Adrienne, and I wanted to let you know I'm in this contest. It's super weird. I may or may not have reached out to you about 3 before, but I really want to hit my numbers today. Is it possible that I could send you a presentation, a virtual presentation to look at, and I could get your feedback on it? It would really help me. That, was that the perfect pitch? Did it work? It would. Okay. Because it's still you connecting to your vision and the emotion of that. And so that message that you send today, it could unlock you being on the cruise. It could unlock your next rank. It could change someone's lives with these products. It could give you one new leader, one new builder. You just don't know. So you want to bust through kind of this story behind these limiting beliefs. And that is why we do the contest and the challenge together. If there's 60 of us on here or 68 of us on here, and every single one of us takes on that mental attitude of just staying committed to it, even if we're posting something with zeros, I'm not going to look at Marianne and be like, oh my gosh, what was Marianne thinking? Oh my gosh, what? Marianne, you didn't do 5 minutes personal development today? You didn't reach out to 2 people? What? Okay. Nobody's going to say that. Nobody's going to say that. Because if you're already saying it to yourself, I am not going to be the girl, and George is not going to be the guy to say that to you. This is about your own personal commitment to the challenge. It's not what Lynn's doing or Tracy's doing or Craig's doing. And it is fun. Yes, there is a little bit of healthy competition that we all have because we're entrepreneurs, right? But moving through that and really busting through those limiting beliefs and just getting out there and posting is really going to be your best superpower right now. Okay. All righty. So, and Mary is a new 2-star. Congratulations. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Caroline, I see your hand raised. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to kind of piggyback on what
Sky was saying. I have a lot of things I did and I forgot to write it down.
Uh-huh.
And but I feel sometimes, and I've mentioned this before, I do feel get overwhelmed. And I
Yeah.
know a lot of people do too. And I have my work I have to do, and then traveling back and forth from, seeing where you guys were. And fortunately with you and George have been a big help to get us back into this line again. And I just was like on here talking to my window covering company and then trying to listen. And I said, hey, I got things to do. So anyway, I'd rather be here, but I know I have to do my life,
Yeah.
and so and my dogs. So, it's just like life gets in the way, but we have to do, I guess, you know, make sections,
Yeah.
work, life, and three international, and I want to be 90% in three international, but I can't. I gotta do my other parts of my life too. So I do my best I can. And also about posting, is it too late to post our thing on?
All day to post. Yeah, you guys have all day to post today. Yeah, the
Okay.
numbers are going to be pulled till the end of the week, and then we'll
Okay.
choose the top point earners. And you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know,
Right.
right? It's like when I was doing
Oh.
when I was training people to do physique shows and bikini contests, and they put 6 to 8 weeks of all out intense action in. Okay, 6 to 8 weeks of all. I'm talking an hour and a half, 2 hours a day in a gym. And I remember one of my coaches said to me when I did my own personal contest, I would see some of these other people in the gym that I was like, oh, she told me she's going to be at the same show. He told me he's going to be at the same show. And now he's competing against me, or I'm competing against her. He's competing against him. Da, da. And I remember that. And you know what he did? He said to me, he goes, as long as you put your own time in, you're going to win no matter what. You're going to win no matter what. And he said, you don't know what's going to happen. He's like, somebody's dog could die. Somebody's out of the race. Somebody breaks a leg, they're out of the race. Somebody gets in a car accident, they're out of the race. So things happen, not that we want negative things to happen to people, but there are excuses and things that come up in people's lives. And it's not even an excuse. It's just a real legit thing that's happening. Right? So we take it as it is, but we're all in the race. You guys are in a race every day. Whether you like it or not, some of you guys feel it, some of you don't. You're in a race every day to how do I want my future to look? So when we throw stuff like this out there, yes, it's going to challenge you. Yeah, you're going to have to work. Yes, you're going to start to dive into the activity and be like, if I really did this full time, whoa, maybe I could work 90% three if I wanted to. I mean, you're going to start acknowledging and recognizing that there's levels to this. There is levels to this, baby. It is deep. Okay. And you're going to definitely confront yourself. And if there's one thing a challenge does, it holds a mirror up in front of your face and it says, is this who you are today? Is this who you are today? Are you done yet? Right? And I think that's key. I think that's really key because it's okay to say, I'm done today and tomorrow will be better. But you never want to pull yourself out of the race because you just don't know. Is me being in the gym for an hour and a half every day, anyways, at that moment because of what my goal was, would it have hurt me to stop? Yes. Yes, it would have hurt me to stop. Is it better for me to show up to the gym even if I haphazardly work out? Yes, it's better to show up. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Did you just get yelled at? It's better to show up. Okay, but it's better to show up than to not. And that is what this is going to teach you. Okay. It's going to teach you to send two more text messages to where you didn't do 10 before. You're going to go, instead of doing one a day, you're going to do 3 a day. Right. I mean, that's really what it's going to do. And so you stay in the game. Yeah, it's only been 1 week. Stay in the game. Challenge yourself enough to say, I'm going to at least complete the 3 weeks and 5 days. Right. Because there's a lot of common stories you're going to tell yourself. You're going to say, I don't have time. Right? You don't need hours. You just need pockets. You need 10 to 15 minutes on your lunch break. Ask me how I know that. It's how I built my first company. 10 to 15 minutes on my lunch break, right? You might say stuff like, oh my gosh, I'm bothering people because that person didn't reach back out to me. So I reached back out to them again by the end of the week. Follow-up Friday's coming. I'm going to reach out to them again, right? No, you're not. You're not bothering them. You want to reframe that. You're offering a gift. You're offering a gift. You're not pushing a sale. They still have choice, right? They have free will. Yeah, you're being accountable to your goals and they have free will. I'm not good at this yet. That's basically what some of you guys have said in your own words, in your own way. You're like, I don't know if I'm good at this yet. This is woo. This is something I've never done before. That's why it's practicing daily to get better, right? And you can put that, maybe write that on the next, for this week's September to Remember week, you got to print a new form this week. Put that at the top. Every day in every way, I get better, better, and better, right? So I want you to ask yourself, when you feel that resistance, notice which part of your body it's in. It's either in your head, your heart, or your gut. That's just typical, okay? And you're gonna say, is this belief helping me move forward or keeping me stuck? Is this belief helping me move forward or keeping me stuck? Okay. And you can build accountability. Find an accountability partner. Find a team. Find 2 or 3 people that you guys talk about what's holding you back today. If anything, what if anything's holding you back? Oh, you're afraid you're going to bother somebody. Oh, you're not sure that you're good at this yet. Oh, you had zeros across the board last week. Okay. So just go at it again. Don't do this challenge alone, right? I really think success is contagious and action kills fear. If you want to create success, and it is contagious because you'll start to feel it as you go through the contest. This has only been week 1. As you go into this week, you guys, it's not that it has to be done perfect. It's just that your action will kill your fear. And then all of a sudden, consistency compounds, and one message could change a life, probably yours. So really dive deep into this, okay? Don't let yourself hold yourself back just because you're going to post something today that has zeros on it. Just post it. Last week sucked. Okay. So, did it really suck? No. You learned a lot about yourself. Okay? You learned a lot about how you've been showing up. Yeah, and so just reframe, reset for this week. I do want to say that I'm excited because I want to talk a little bit about scripts today and appropriate scripts to use in a contest like this. So I knew this moment was coming. And Shannon and I actually reworked a script last night that I was like, oh, we got to get that up on the team website. And then that way you guys are following your 30-day tracker form, and you might want to print it out and use it in conjunction with this because it will very much help you get into action. And I'll share that with you. Where am I going? I am going to, the team website, ourlegacymakers.com. Okay, I thought I hit share my screen. You guys are like, we don't see what you see. Okay. All right, so sharing is caring. Okay, here we go. Does everyone see that? Okay. So if we come under business resources, this tab here, and we click on business resources, and we come to tracking forms, it's the second one in, okay? We go to page tracking forms, and in here, there's this level up tracker form 30. You could print a couple of these out. Oh, it didn't save, Shannon. Oh wait, maybe I clicked in a different area. That's weird, I published it like 5 times. Hold on, maybe it's here. Yeah, okay. Hit the text, not the picture. I'll change the picture later. Okay, so level up your success, and it talks about becoming a 3-star, and all of this is about, it's about going core 3 and becoming 3-star in its own way. This you being in activity is going to take you to this rank, this promised land, and you want to do it as many times as possible till you find your board of directors. What's a board of directors? It's like your top 6 to 10 people in your team that like and trust each other. They're like in your inner circle. And when we throw out a challenge like this, they're going to put effort into it in some way. Even if it's imperfect effort, they're going to put effort into it, right? And they're just going to go build it. They're just going to go do it. They're not going to, take a ton of excuses from themselves. Imperfect action is better than no action at all. Those are the types of people in your board of directors. So if you don't have somebody like that you're working with that's personally sponsored by you, that's the name of the game during a contest like this. We're getting you in enough activity to find your board of directors, your ride or dies. Okay. Like I know I can count on Nicole Barone. I know that I can count on Caroline Small. I know I can count on Shannon and Antoinette and Christine Peter. Like, I know that I can count on Maria Berlinski. I know I can count on certain people that I just know they're going to take imperfect action because they have a flex button that's like, I don't care, whatever, I'm just going to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, no holds bar, right? So, you know, you guys, it's like that. So you're going to connect with 30 people. 15 will say yes to taking a look and 6 will enroll. And Shannon's like, you have to bring that up to 6 because even though like we say 5, 15, 30, like maybe that sounds better. She's like, most people actually enroll more than that if they actually contact that many people. Like, you're right. And it brings them to 3-star. So we added the 6th person there. And then here's your who do you know? So you can be reminded about who you should be reaching out to. Okay. Gives you a prompt, when you print this 3-pager, turn this around and start writing names down. Okay, and then we added this, start inviting to a presentation. So start voice texting and inviting 30 people from above to the next presentation from the team calendar. The next event is the best event. So you want to come in, you can copy and paste this, right? You can take this, you can copy and paste it. You can put it into your own words. You can pull it up on your computer. You can go to your names list and you can pop out a couple of these. Let me see here. Let me do one in real time for you. Okay, so Kelly's on my list. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna voice text her. This is how it should sound. Hey, Kelly, this is Adrienne. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. I hope you are doing well. I just wanted to reach out again because we didn't really have a chance to connect. And I want to let you know that I've partnered with this new proactive wellness company. I'm building a global distribution center. And honestly, it made me think of you because I know you're super sharp with numbers. I think it'd be the perfect person to take a look at what I'm doing now. I'm hosting an online showcase this Thursday. So Thursday, let me see, it's Monday, the 8th, 9th, 10th, Thursday, the 11th. And it's going to be at 7 o'clock Central. Is there a chance that you could jump on? If so, like if I were to send you a link, let me know if that time works for you. Otherwise, we can come up with another time as well. But yeah, I'm just excited for you to take a look. All right. Hope you're having a great day. Let me know. Is that okay? Would you be okay if you guys got that message?
You make it so easy, Adrienne.
It is easy, Sky. It is easy. I'm reading it and I'm riffing off of it, right? I know Kelly a little differently, so I knew kind of what to say to her. All right, let's do Sarah Prater. I'm just going to do, you guys just hear me out one more time. Let's just keep doing this. Okay. Sarah got into real estate recently, but she's a nurse. Sarah LaRue. Let me see if this is still her. It may or may not be. Let me see. Hey, Sarah. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. I've just been reaching out to you a couple times here because I'm excited about something. And you know what it is I'm in this new proactive wellness company and I'm building a global distribution center. And I think you're the perfect person to take a look at what I'm doing now because, of course, your nursing background. I know you love health and nutrition as well, and you're super active. And so I'm hosting an online showcase this Thursday at 7 p.m. Wondering if that would work for you. It's 7 p.m. Central, so it's in our time zone. But let me know if you have a few minutes to jump on and take a look. I just think it'd be really great. All right, I hope you're having a great day. Talk soon. Next, that's 2. Let's do Elda. Let me see. You guys want to recruit with me? Mute yourself out. Go send some texts while you're hearing it. I'm just saying, you know? Let me see. I'm gonna do Elda. This is fun, right? Okay, Elda. All right. Hey, Elda, it's Adrienne. I'm just following up with you. I know I messaged you like on August 26th, but you probably got super busy. Hey, I'm just wondering, I hope first and foremost, I hope you're doing all right. And yes, I'm reaching out to you for a reason, because of course I am a part of that proactive wellness company I shared with you. But I haven't shown you the whole story yet. I'm wondering if you'd be able to jump on a quick Zoom call with me this week and take a look. I would just love to get your expert opinion on it. And of course, I know you speak Spanish and I'm building both the Spanish and North American markets. And so I'm excited. So obviously, I just would love to get some feedback from you personally. Plus, you're such a great communicator. So let me know. I can send you a link to it. It's this Thursday at 7 p.m. If that works for you, I'll send you a link. Okay. Hope you have a great day, Elda. Bye-bye. Another thing I'll tell you guys is say their name once or twice. The sweetest sound in the world is the sound of your own name. So, hey, Elda, da-da-da, I just think you'd be perfect at this. Okay, Elda, let's talk later. Okay, that's another little tip to ensure promptness because it's very endearing. It is. If I were to just be like, if I called Caroline and was like, "Hey Caroline, hope you're doing well," blah 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 blah, blah, right? She'd be like, "Wow, what was that?" Especially if you kind of know her, you know what I mean? But instead, it's like, "Hey Caroline, it's Adrian. I really hope you and the dogs are doing well." Like, make it personal. If it can be, it needs to be. That's how you have influence and affluence, is because you are personally connecting to people. Okay. And this is true because if I truly am looking for a board of directors, is it not more appropriate for me to make a more solid connection because that's somebody I'd actually want to partner with? So be that girl, be that guy. All right, let's do one more. You guys want to hear one more? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a follow-up. Betty, it's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hi, Betty. It's Adrian. Oh my gosh, I'm back in town. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Happiest birthdays to you, my beautiful friend. I still need to connect with you, probably bring you a little sweet treat for your B-Day. But also, I really want to bring you some info on the company that I've been, partnered with, the new one. I'm also hosting an event online that's live this Thursday for like a quick 30 minutes if you want to jump on and you don't even have to have your camera on, just jump on, take a look. Let me know what you're up to. I know you're probably doing a million celebrations this month because you're definitely worth celebrating. But we'll come up with something. We'll get together soon. All right. Hope you're having a great day. You deserve to. Love you, girl. Bye. Is that okay? You don't have to sing happy
Adrian,
birthday
can you
to
do
everybody.
one more?
Yeah,
Can I give you a
absolutely.
scenario? So at noon, I'm actually working with Ashley and Gladys on, you know how they're posting on social and then
Yeah.
people are hearting or saying something on their pictures. So this is somebody that you know. So so it's someone that hearted your picture from social media and you know them, and then the scenario of someone who hearted your picture, but you don't know them.
Right. Okay, let's get in here. Let me see who is in here. That was 4 likes. I don't know if it's, oh, I just liked my own thing.
What would you say to someone who's
Pause. Let me see who these people are. Oh, we're getting into a whole thing here. Let me see. Where are my options? Okay, never mind. That's a reel. It's hard because I started doing more reels. Okay, let's see. How do I see insights? No, where do I find? I'm just trying to find a person. Let's just find a regular old. Do I even have one? All right. How do I 21. Okay. How do I find those? Hold on. Okay, let me see if I do. Let me see. There's no comments. So let me see more. Okay, here we go. But then I can't see the the likes from here on Instagram. Sorry, I go back and forth. It seems like I'm doing a little bit better on Instagram than I am on Facebook these days. So, okay, one comment.
excited to be at this beautiful?
Pause. Okay. Comment. Oh, it's Irene. Never mind. I was really trying to find like a live one. How about this? I will just find one. Okay. And then we're going to go from there. So let's do, I'm going to go into my messenger on my phone and I'm going to find somebody that okay, there's somebody. Okay. This guy. I don't know who he is, but he sent me a message that was like, loved your reel. Okay. Dan. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty. Oh, he lives in Texas. Okay, let's see. Oh, and I started out originally. This is on June 4th. Hi, Dan. Thank you for the request. Tell me more about yourself. What do you do? So I do not know him. Okay, I do not. I could go view his profile. Actually, maybe I will stalk him for a second. Oh, he doesn't have much, but he's traveling. He's got family stuff. Cute family. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Messenger, Dan Kelly. All right. I'm going to send a voice message. Let me get back to my script. Where is it? Right here. Can you guys still see my screen? Okay, good. Just checking. All right. All right. What did he say? Ah, cute. Something. Oh, the dog. Caroline. He loves Coco, Caroline. Okay, let's see. As she matured. Okay, let me get in here. So you're going to hold down the little microphone in your messenger and you're going to voice text. Okay. Hey, Dan. Oh my gosh, sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. That's so cute about your dog's eyes that they turned brown. Do you wish that they'd stayed blue? I'm just curious. I love all Frenchies though. They're adorable. Well, I don't know you that well yet. I would love to get to know you a little bit better. And I mean, I hope everything's great. Of course, I am also reaching out to you for a reason, but first and foremost, I hope you guys are doing well. But I wanted to see, because I'm recently, and I see you live in Texas, okay? I recently partnered with a new proactive wellness company, and I'm building out global distribution centers. And so I think you might be the perfect person to take a look, just because I'm really expanding into this area. And so you may or may not be business minded. If you're the kind of person who could get excited about earning additional income online, like that's who I'm looking for. So let me know. But I am hosting an online showcase this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. You don't have to do anything, just show up and listen. But I would love to get your opinion on what I'm up to and see if it may or may not be for you. So let me know, and I'm happy to send you a link, and we'll go from there. All right. Hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye. Is that okay? So I kind of riffed because I don't freaking know anything about this guy, and he has 0 about section. So it's kind of hard because I can't, like, on his profile, I can't riff and be like, oh, you looks like you love health and wellness. No, it doesn't. It looks like he likes football, right? So
Perfect.
I probably could have gone off of that too, right? But it just depends. So how many was that? 4? I did 4 today. Oh, we got to do one more. We got to get to 5. Oh, well, we got to get to 5.
You got to do 6.
Okay, we got to get to 6.
Now, this is somebody that you know. Can you do somebody that you know, but you've never talked to about 3, but you know them and they hearted you?
Oh, okay. So here we go. Let me see. Ooh, this would be, hold on. I might not, I just realized I need to follow up with her. Okay. Let me do Sarah. Okay. Sarah's in another company. She is with a skincare company. Okay. So let me, and I think before that she did leggings or something like that. Let me see there. Okay. What was the last thing I said to her?
So yes, I'm glad that you're doing good. And I know sometimes I'm like, I love hate with social media and especially Messenger.
That's just filler. Okay. What did I say? I see, and this is actually why I love doing social media messenger, because I can go back and see everything I said previously. So it's like, I can see what is up. Hey, Sarah, we're doing so well. Thanks for asking. What did she say? Oh, yeah. Okay. She got all excited. She thinks her company is a $2 billion company, but it's only a $2 billion company in Korea. Okay. I don't live in Korea. I think that's awesome, but I don't live there. I don't know how that, okay, so let me see. It's good stuff. Da, da, da. Okay, yeah. All right. All right. Here's how to do this. Okay, you ready? Hey, Sarah, happy Monday. I am just getting back to you. I hope life is amazing because I know you're amazing. But I'm reaching out again because I recently partnered with a new proactive wellness company, and I'm building out global distribution centers. And I know you're doing fantastic in your other company, the skincare company, and this totally doesn't compete with that at all. But I do know that you value your health and wellness. And so it kind of made me think of you. I am hosting an online showcase this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central, and I believe you're Mountain, so that would be 6 p.m. your time. If I sent you a link, would you be available to take a look? I just want to get your expert opinion. All right, girl. I hope you have a great day. Talk soon. So I actually did kind of follow very similar. And the reason I said new proactive, even though I've hit her up with 3 before, is because I actually want to tease her again. So she's like, what is she doing now? You know what I mean? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's the same thing. I would rather do it that way with somebody who didn't really take a full look the first time, because I already know she didn't take a full look the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, first time I sent her links, all of that, she did not dive in. She just, because reverse pitching me on her other company, which I'm like, I love skincare. I do. I think there's a place for it, but not the way that in this industry, and network marketing, and particularly health and wellness is where it's at, because they always build mega billion-dollar companies. So even though her company did that in Korea, and I can respect that, I'm building a mega multi-billion-dollar company here that's more than just Korea. We're bigger than just one country. Does that make sense? So we want to expand out. I want to help her see the bigger picture. So I'm going to treat her like she's brand new. Like she's not like I've never sent her anything before. Are you guys with me on that? Does that make sense? Okay, so if I know somebody's not done their due diligence, I'm going to hit them again the way I would if they'd never seen anything at all, or if they never knew anything about network marketing. All right, Antoinette's satisfied with that. Okay, so she's listening to that right now, so we'll see her response on that. But you guys, so this is exciting, right? It's super easy, and I love doing sort of some live recruiting with you in this way because I think you'll realize this should not take up hours and hours of your day. Really shouldn't. Reaching out to 10, we just did 6 and what? Maybe 15, 20 minutes, right? We've been chatting for about 30. So it should feel like that simple, that easy for y'all, like just getting in there and just busting those 10 invitations out, okay? Because you never know. And that's why you got to run with the numbers because that's your only guarantee. I can't guarantee Sarah's going to get back to me by Thursday, can I? No, it's why I got to hit up another 10, hit up another 10, hit up another 10. You're building your pipeline. Doing the do builds your pipeline. You cannot predict the outcome. You can only understand the numbers. You're going to ride or die on those numbers, my friends. So when we talk about like, I would rather you do 2 reach outs than 0. Yes, I would. Do I still want you to post if you have zeros across your page? Who's that for? That's you. That's your own personal accountability. Right? And then you guys are you're just gonna get to work. And so, I mean, you saw how easy it was. And I know this is recorded. So you can go back and listen to the way that I do that again. And then let me put, and George would say it differently. And George is so business minded. Like his is not gonna sound like that. George, do you want to pitch out, like, do you want to throw out there like that script in a way that's maybe more business minded for you? Like, because I know the way that you recruit. Okay.
Yeah, if I'm calling anybody, if it's a person that I know, I say, "Hey, John, how are you? I have to talk to you. Something big came through my desk, and I have to talk to you because you and I can do very well on this." Simple. And then and he's gonna call me or back, or she is if I'm talking to her. But any approach is important. Is good, by the way, because the idea is to connect with people. And Adrian did 5 in 12 minutes. And when we say, okay, how can I do 10? Well, in half an hour, you probably can do 10 through the day. There is a video that is in our legacymaker.com that is called I think the 100K meet or something like that with Mark Janelle, where he say how he connect with 30 people a day in 2 hours and how he got to 6-figure per month doing that. He was one of my first coaches years ago. And just we don't need so much time because the purpose, what Adrian was doing is to connect with people and get them to an information after you connect with them. It's why the form is so important. You connect with 30 people, 15 you send to the information, and 5 or 6 or even more, it depends on you. You can be signing up, even if it's less. Eventually, your average are going to get to 5, 6, 7, or 8 per month. Doesn't mean that's going to happen right away. But the important thing is the booking, and it's simple. We disqualify ourselves before because we say, I'm not good at this. Guess what you are doing to yourself? Telling, I'm not good at this, or I can't do this. It's like Tony Robbins call it incantation. You are incantating yourself. You are self-hypnosis yourself to say, I'm not good at this. You just do it. That's it. You just do it.
Yeah. All right, my friends. And George, thank you for sharing that. And does anyone have any questions, comments, questions, concerns, limiting beliefs? Stop it. No, I'm kidding. Do you guys ever remember Bob Newhart? Do you remember Bob Newhart?
I had to play that video. Yeah, some people have seen that video, but most not. I'm going to do that video for some of you on probably in the next training that I do.
Yeah,
it's an amazing video talking about stopping. And it's Bob Newhart.
Then he's like, I'm doing this and I know it's not good for me. And, it's holding me back and it's making me feel bad. And he's like, yeah. He's like, he writes it all down on a notepad. He's like, He's like, are you ready? Because he's a therapist, right? This is your homework for this week. And he's like, what is it? And he goes, stop it. Just stop it.
If we have time, we will show it. It's about 8 minutes. We don't want to put 8 more minutes on it right now.
So anyway.
I have it on file. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, you guys, this will be recorded. It is on the Legacy Makers YouTube channel if you want to listen to it again. I put the tracker forms for this week out there, the new tracker form 30 we just went through with that script on it. You can print that out as well as in the chat, the new September to remember. And you need a new sheet this week, okay? You're going to post out the one with zeros on it or whatever, 2s, 5s, whatever you got, okay? You don't have 2s. You should have at least 1 5, okay? If there's 1 5 on there, I'm proud of you. Post it out, put it under there. Let's get going. Participate. You're a part. You're not separate, right? You're a part of the team. So put that in there and we'll go from there. Okay, friend?
See ya.
Make it happen, captains.
Have an amazing.
Captain of your ship.
Thank you, Adrian and George. You guys were the best.
Thank you so much. You're the best.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Thank you guys
An
Great
amazing
day,
day.
so much.
See ya.